Hey, what's up guys? Foxlone here, and today I'm with
Bodie from Bodie's Life.
And today, we're going to be showing off our new project car. It is a
Pontiac Catalina Safari from 1977.
So, pretty old, big station wagon. And
yeah.
Today, we're going to be showing off the exterior, the interior, and then we're also going to be driving it around a little bit.
Yep.
And just basically show you guys what we got.
Yep. It's a beauty.
Alright.
Okay. See you guys.
So right here is the exterior of the wagon. I pulled it out so we can see it more. As you can see, it has some rust spots on the fenders, you know, normal rust spots. It has the badge here. Has a slight dent there. The mirror needs some work. Coming to the back, it has all the trim pieces, even the little tinky little one right there. Has all the original hubcaps. Well, that's cool.
I didn't even notice that until now.
Oh, well, that's a special feature, I guess. There's a teeny little scrape kind of dent there. Coming to the back, we're missing this badge, fortunately. But we do have the Pontiac symbol still. We still have the little bezels that cover the rear lights. Door handle for the back, and we'll open all the doors to show you guys. Right here, pretty good. And all the trim pieces are here.
A tiny little rust spot right there.
Long fender. Coming to the front, we still have the original emblem. The original badge, it's kind of broken up. The bezels are missing, but I do have them. They're in the back. So, there you go. That is the exterior. Oh, show the roof.
Oh.
So here's the hood coming to the roof. Still have original roof rack.
Still pretty strong. Maybe needing a little bit tightening.
And right here,
cool little
wing type thing.
Yep.
So, let's open up the doors. Starting with the coolest door. You pull this handle down, and this whole thing slides open. So, looking at it, you can tell that it's missing. We have the panel right here, and the roof's hanging down, but we'll get to that in a bit. Coming to the side, we have the passenger door with the seat that folds up. So you pop that up, fold this back.
And this seat's in like pristine condition. It's so nice.
Passenger side front. Driver's side. Right here, you can kind of see the intricate panel. And driver's side rear. So as you can see, the door panels and the seats, pretty good condition. Let's start with the front. So, here you go.
The floor pan is rotting out right here.
It does need one floor pan. This floor pan's good.
Yep.
That's the only floor pan that it needs. Starting with the instrument.
This seat is kind of bad, but go on.
Starting with the instrument gauge. We have all the things here. We've checked. All the lights do light up except for the water light we've noticed doesn't like to light up. So here's your windshield wipers. Pretty cool switch.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
You have your headlights. And it doesn't actually have 23,000 miles. Probably has 123,000 miles, probably rolled over. Odometer works. I think that's, yeah, odometer.
Yep.
Just mentioned that. And the speedometer works. Park, neutral, or reverse neutral drive. The little arrow does not move, unfortunately. Gas gauge works. Oil light, battery light works. Coming here, we have the actual panel that goes here that we'll probably be fixing up and trying to install back in another video along with other stuff. Here's the radio. Don't think it's original. It might. Do you think it's original?
It might be.
I don't know. We don't know if this is original, but it's pretty beat up.
Yeah.
You have your glove compartment, which says Catalina, and as you can see, this flowing wood grain all across.
Yep.
Really nice.
This switch right here is for the back window that does roll down and up.
Yeah. So as Brody mentioned, the front seat does need some work. That's why we have this seat cover on it.
That fuse. No. The roof liner does need work. The lights do work on the front, on the back.
These are just plastic or cardboard now.
Yeah.
Then roof liner needs some work. Let's head to. So in the back seat, we can see that this seat is really nice with the original General Motors seat belts. For some reason, someone put these car speakers in and just decided to wire them up and send them down here.
Yep.
Don't know why, but guess they wanted a stereo system. Back here is really spacious, and you even have, since it was the 70s, you have ashtrays everywhere. Here's one. Door handles work, and all the windows do roll up and down.
Door locks all work.
Moving to the back. So, in the back, this is where you throw your groceries or throw your kids or throw pieces of plywood. So, as you can see, not only that, but since this seat folds down, where there's this little button up here that you press, it folds down just like that. You have even more cargo space. So, to show you guys, this right here is actually the panel that goes where the stereo is. And I would just hook back up there, and there's the ashtray and where the cigarette lighter would be. Here, this and this is the door handle, and this goes on there. Now I'll show you guys underneath. Okay, so now we're gonna check what's under here. Never really checked. Pull that piece. Oh, yeah. That's where the headlight bezels are. The back piece for that panel, some more trim, and a tire iron. So as you can see, there's a lot of space.
You could fit a couple of bodies down here, huh? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right here is the station wagon.
Yep.
Now,
as you can see, this trim is still actually kind of good too.
Yep. I was just about to mention that. This rubber is great. So now, I think we should take it for a ride.
Let's do it.
So right before we go for the drive, I'm going to show you guys what's under the hood. Gotta be pretty careful opening this.
Yep.
As you can see, pretty sure it's the standard 350. Had some work done to it, such as new hoses, or some new hoses, new alternator, but it also does need a few things. If we really need, we can hook up the air conditioning. I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
Also, there's this hose that's supposed to go from kind of the exhaust manifold to here. Kind of just like a vacuum type thing. So, otherwise, pretty clean for its age.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mention something. If you have a car like this that has big springs holding the hood up, and it has a longer hood, watch out, it can actually bend the hood when closing.
Yep,
so be
especially
careful.
on square body trucks.
Yep.
That's where it gets to work.
Yep.
And it still has the original insulation underneath.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's start it up.
Always throw your seatbelts. Maybe. No. Ooh.
So, thing to note, the power steering is really nice in this. Does not feel like, even though this is a really, really heavy car, does not feel like it's heavy. close it?
Yeah, I can hop out and close it before we head out. Honestly, why it's really smooth. Doesn't seem like it's gonna die. Brakes are nice in it.
So we're gonna head down this road. We have to do the speed limit, which is 20, obviously. And then we'll kind of pull out on the highway so we can kind of give it some means, maybe.
Yep. Radio Oaks. Okay, coming up on the highway.
Want to give it some beans?
Yep.
As soon as I pull out.
Ooh. Oh, there it goes. There goes the speakers. I mean, after that first part, it did start going.
Yeah.
So the carburetor might need adjusted just a tiny bit, but that's it. So, yep.
Yeah.
Heading out into town, so. It is making a little bit of noise from this front tile, the driver's side tile. We are kind of leaning towards maybe it's the brake swapping, but we aren't 100% so. Like we said earlier, windows still rolled on. This one's missing its little knob, but.
So a little bit of history on this station wagon. An older gentleman used to drive it. He was about 80 years old. He used to daily drive this thing, and the transmission needed rebuilt, apparently. So the old guy went to this shop and got the transmission rebuilt. This guy was really, the guy that rebuilt the transmission was really interested in purchasing the station wagon. A while after, I don't know when, the old man passed away and his son was going through the estate, but after he passed away, the estate didn't get gone through for a really long time, so this sat for at least maybe a year or two before the son went through the estate, and he didn't know what to do with this station wagon. And he noticed the guy that worked on the somehow he knew that the mechanic that worked on the transmission wanted it. So the guy that worked on the transmission, I don't know if he bought it or he just got it given it to him, but he got it. He didn't really do much with it. We don't know where the damage came from, if it was from sitting or if the mechanic guy damaged it, tried to modify the stereo or whatever. It sat for a long time, And then the guy that I got it from, a guy, this is kind of confusing, but then the mechanic guy knew the guy that I bought it from. The guy that I bought it from the mechanic guy. And he had it for a long time. He didn't really do much with it either. I think he tried to check on a few things. It kind of just sat around.
He wanted to honestly make the bike into a sleepo.
Yeah.
And tint the windows and stuff. But his wife just didn't want it there at the house anymore.
And it just sat untouched for a really long time, you know, barely driven. And then I got it.
Yep. So that's a little bit of history on this thing.